1 goes across. Number 2 fills in the opposite direction. And number 3 will take the middle. I said number 3 will take the middle. Okay. Pilgrim is shell-shocked. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's decided to quit on the spot. He doesn't want anything to do with this anymore. He's gonna hang out right there for the time being. So that's an issue. Welcome to the next mission on our Iron Man playthrough on Door Kickers 2. Today we've got the last mission of the Lead the Way campaign. It is called Tough Nutcrackers. We need to just eliminate all of the terrorists. It says that they've got the regional commander's address from the insurgent's phone, and we've found them doing a little broadcast right here. Got some suicide bombers, looks like, and agitated jihadi. He's very angry. Anyway, we just need to get in and destroy everyone in the compound. It says that there's lots of open ground and heavily armed insurgents. Looks like they've got rocket launchers, obviously suicide bombers. It said that there's some open space, open ground over here, heavily armed insurgents, but we do have 8 people. It says capitalize on multiple avenues of approach, divert insurgent fire, and move through each building to ensure everyone who needs to be killed is. So in the last mission, Biggles and Macaulay were injured, so they are sitting out on this one. But we do have 6 assaulters. They're all going to have slap charges, flashbangs, and frags. And then I've been bringing the support gunners because they have that wall breach. But I feel like sometimes having them with the 249 is not the best. So turns out the grenadiers down here also have a wall charge. So I'm probably going to start bringing them on a few missions. I feel like they've got a little extra utility. So we'll go ahead and get started. We can get everyone off of silent mode because we're raiding a compound. Not going to be quiet about it. Clear out this section real quick. So we've got a sheet metal gate here, solid wall, and a sheet metal gate here. So we do have the going in blind mod on, so we don't really know what's waiting inside of these buildings for us. So we've really only got 2 options here. We got these 2 gates, and then we've also got, we can do a wall charge somewhere. So I don't really like this giant open area down here, so I think I would like to try and move in from the top. So we will start moving our people that way. Get a charge planted there. I'm going to have my 2 grenadiers come down here to hold long cover. Once that blows open, we'll get the rest of these guys scooted up to make entry. And then I'll have Banana Guy here and Nolan watching this gate in case they decide that they want to open it up and come after us. Pull him back a little bit. All right, so we're going to get this blown up, and we've got an insurgent and a machine gunner down here. So they will start shooting. I'm gonna go ahead and also get a frag over here. Okay, so we cleared them out. Looks like Garcia did get hit there. Not great that we have barely swung open a door and we're already injured, but it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and take this space in front of us. We've got pretty much the whole stack right here. So we're going to need to clear this out first, and then we'll flow past. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Jones here push across and hold down here. We're gonna have him, as soon as he turns this corner, immediately be looking this way. So we should probably do the old this number. And then my number 2 man here, Bremer, he's gonna roll this corner, and he will also be looking down here. So the reason we send number 1 all the way across and number 2 short, we're gonna get 2 muzzles facing down in this direction the fastest. As they roll across, we don't really want them holding our cover in the rear down this long hallway here. So we're gonna get Cobra right behind. He will stack up here, and it looks like he's gonna have to pick up on this window. Nestor will be right behind him. So Cobra will be able to block this window. Who's this? Orange. We're just going to call him Orange because I can't remember all their names. Orange will push past, and he will hold long here. So we'll start with that, and then looks like Garcia will probably still be able to shoot over his side. So hopefully this works out well. Okay. Jones took around there. Jones can see him just barely. I really don't want Jones to die here, so we'll pull him over. Now we need to go ahead and get these guys wrapping up. Also, I'm gonna have these guys watch here while they move up, and then I'm gonna swap these guys down to here and get them ready to watch that gate in case they open up. While we're doing that, Jones isn't doing anything. Can he get a frag over here? He can. So we'll drop a frag on him. Alright. These guys are ready to join the party. So we will get them to push across. We'll make a little heavy head here. And honestly, we can probably just have one person holding this. So we'll go ahead and bring Pilgrim up as well. We'll start to push these guys a little bit. Bring Pilgrim up here, and we'll bring Garcia up to here to watch that gate. Okay. Good, we still got coverage on that window. Alright, and now it looks like we can start to move around here. So let's get a frag into this dead space here. Looks like someone running out on us. That's fine. We can bypass this window. We'll go ahead and continue to push up with these guys. More guys coming around that corner. I'm going to go ahead and get another frag down there, since lots of people seem to be pushing out from there. Okay. Still good watching this gate. He's watching down long. We'll go ahead and have Jones. We'll have these guys bump over. So I'll have Jones hold this angle, and Cobra can join us. Alright, so we've got rear coverage. We've got coverage down this long path here. We've got coverage through this open window. And I think we are going to be ready to make entry now. So let's get a flashbang in here. Flash out. As that flash goes out, we're going to have our long cover guy continue to hold long, and he will be watching this angle. We're going to use our plates on Orange here. He's going to start rolling this window, but we'll use our plates to protect him along the way, and then we'll get ready to make entry. We'll make a single stack here. Okay. Okay, so we've also got through this open corridor, we can already now see down into this bottom area. So this side's cleared. We do need to clear this dead space. We'll have number 1 man come through here and hold up right there. We will have him check that corner as he enters, but then pick back up in this direction. Number 2 will take that corner and collapse in. Number 3 will follow with him. And number 4 will come to here. Okay. So we do have another insurgent in here that we can see. We will go ahead and get a frag on him if we can. Looks like we can, and we shouldn't take any shrapnel from that.
Holding.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and press Banana Guy over here. Good coverage on that front door. We'll hold here for a second. Okay, we got a couple of people in this room. So we definitely want to make sure that we don't over-penetrate this. Tough problem here, not going to lie. We will go ahead and have him come all the way around just to see if that's cleared out. Alright, so now we got to start tackling this problem. We need to hold cover on the door, this front door, and this door here. So we're in an interesting situation here. We'll go ahead and press up with this guy. Now he is going to be exposed here, so we have to quickly get him with a muzzle pointed this direction. We'll start to suck these guys up. So he's got a center check here, which is pretty clear. I am worried about this angle that we've got going on. As you can see, his muzzle is sort of pointed this way, so we don't want to really go across this line. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to need to take this room first, just because we have known threats here. So what I'm going to do is try and get Nolan looking here. He is out of frags. Great. See if you can get a frag in here. Okay, you can get a frag in here. And it looks like that is just going to clear our dark blue there. Okay, it looks like they're running out, so we'll let them run to us. Alright. So we will press him to this door, hold that. Nestor will make entry here with a center check. You're going to have to come here and hold this angle. Light blue will come in with you. So we'll let orange do the button hook while light blue runs that wall. Alright, so that's cleared. Now we still have this other open space. We're going to get stacked up on this and ready to go in. Get these guys out to here, and we'll collapse him back. So he's able to see this door and down here. These three will make entry over here. We still got coverage in this direction, and we still have this rear coverage also. We might be able to give this up, but Garcia's pretty hurt. He's probably one tick of damage away from being red, so we don't want to risk him getting killed. So we are on opposite sides of this hallway here. So we can both push directly across and then have orange fill in the middle. So we are going to have to hold on this door while we take this open space first. Got some drapes covering that window. I'm going to go ahead. He doesn't need to be here anymore. I'm going to go ahead and send him around with them, and then we're going to press out this direction. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and have Nestor hold on this while these two move up to here. Give him a little bit of standoff so his muzzle is up. And now we're going to get ready to make entry into this room. We're of course going to breach from the door handle side like always. Like that. Apparently he cannot see him. That was close. Somehow Pilgrim didn't take any rounds. So now we're sort of on opposite sides. We're really sort of already doing a center check. So I'm going to send light blue to here and dark blue to here. And that's cleared. We can move up to here. As they're moving, I'm going to go ahead and bring these guys around to start to clear this space. So we will have you kick the door. Okay, that gives line of sight barely through this window here. Let's see if he's going to try and take a shot. Okay, he is. Very nice. So I am worried that there's going to be more guys over here. Let me see. He can get a grenade barely over this. We'll get one grenade there. How's your arm? Can you sneak this through? He can. Excellent. I am worried about more guys being over here, so we'll get a couple of grenades that direction. As those grenades go off, I'm going to press these two across. Again, we're sending that first man long, so we get two muzzles over here faster. So that looks pretty clear. There could still theoretically be someone here, but they just took some frag from a grenade if they do. Let's see if I can get... Can I sneak this through is the real question. Oh, I can. Just barely. We'll send that through. Maybe. Doesn't want to. Alright, we'll cancel that. So they're holding long. Let's see how far they can throw a grenade. I'm just worried about this space over here. We'll get one more grenade down there. And then we will go ahead and make entry with these guys. So we're going to send number one across. Number two will pick up in this doorway. And number three will come to here. Uh-oh. What's wrong with you? Alright. Pilgrim is stuck. I don't know what his problem is, but apparently Pilgrim is not able to move. Can he crouch? He can't do anything. Alright, well that's just great. So now we're down an operator without even him dying. So, what are we going to do about this? Gotta love it. Door kickers just sending us some extra problems. Why? That's frustrating. Alright, but we gotta move on. Incapacitated for unknown reasons. Let's go ahead and press Garcia to here. See what he can see a little bit into that building. So we need to finish clearing out this little section here. I'll just send him to hold on this door, and we'll solo this corner. Okay. And he actually gets to see through the wall there. Okay. I think at this point we can go ahead and bring Bremer into the fight. So we'll bring him along, and we'll have Garcia hold. Is there a spot where he can see both of these? Not really. I think it's time to just bring Garcia into the action. Alright, we'll have these guys clear this last room. Can you see anyone? There's so many angles here. When you open up one window or one door, you start to see through all these other windows. It's kind of crazy. So we'll send Nolan in, collapse down, collapse down. Okay, so there were a couple more guys over here. Okay, but they're doing good. Strong work on these two, killing all those guys. Alright, now you still can't move. Cool. We'll get these guys out and join this force, and then we'll make entry into this southern structure. I'll go ahead and pull him up. I'll go ahead and have him clear that, and then continue to hold this angle. This is a stressful one, guys, but I think we're doing okay so far. So next, we're going to need to take this southern building. I am going to press these guys up and see what they can see. Okay, doesn't see much there. This front room appears fairly well to be cleared. I will bring him to here. Number 2, come here. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and then our worthless last man. Okay, so this is, I'm going to call this room cleared. We've got a long line of sight through the structure here. I'm going to go ahead and push him just to see what we got there. So there's another window. We've got the open door that goes to this, and then don't know what's on the other side of that, and then a closed door here. Drapes on that window. All right. Let's see. I'm going to bring Cobra down to here with Banana Guy. And we're gonna try and clear the bottom side of this. So we'll slowly sneak up here. Try and get a view into this window. Okay. Got those guys. We're continuing to give him long cover. For some reason, I just got a bad feeling about sending my guys in here. So we're going to try and clear from the exterior of the structure. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to push him up just a little so he can get across. And that's fairly well cleared from the outside. Go ahead and get ready to push across here. Alright, bottom side's cleared. So now we just have this small room and this larger room that we're going to need to clear. So now I can bring Garcia up. He doesn't need to really hold cover here anymore. This is just a window, so no one's coming out of there. Banana Guy can see through here. Alright, so we're going to bring him up. I'd actually like to set a wall charge on this. I'll go ahead and bring him there, and we'll get cover on that window in case someone were to come out. I can go ahead and bring these guys around. I'll actually have him stop short and watch through this window. You'll be able to come over here as well.
Placing charge. Ready to blow.
Alright, so we'll back him up, cover here, and we'll get these guys ready to angle in here. Jones is holding on this. Really, we don't even need Banana Guy holding that angle anymore now that it's cleared out. Let's go ahead and try and get everyone into the best situation possible here. We're doing well so far, so no need to mess it up. This is quite a complicated structure to clear. I would rather just drop the bomb on it from the outside, but you know, that's not always an option. So he's watching this door, Jonesy. Bremer is watching this door in case someone squirts out. And then we'll go ahead and get the rest of these guys pointed up here. So we've got plenty of guns in this fight when this blows open. And it looks like our wall breach actually is going to kill the last guy. So what a mission that was. All hostiles eliminated. We will go ahead and watch the replay. It's a little bit of a longer one, but that's alright. Take our time, make sure nothing crazy happens. So we start up here with the breach on the gate. We've got our coverage down here at the bottom. Coverage long, start lobbing a couple grenades across. We take this angle, we're sending one across and number two holding cover there. Jones takes a couple of rounds, so we have to get him into a little bit of relative cover there. But we want to make sure we keep that angle held as we start to assemble our team up here to make entry. Couple grenades around the corner. Dudes running out at us, but we are running with that heavy head, the two people up front, so we've got lots of guns in the fight for when people decide they want to show up. We go ahead and swap those guys over. So now we're holding rear coverage on the gate, down this hall and into the doorway here. Make entry. And we're able to see the one, so we kill him with the grenade. That knocks over the camera here, which lets us see that there's a couple more guys inside. So again, we're being cognizant of his line of fire that he can see out of here. We don't want to cross that breach if we don't have to. We end up having them run out towards us. So we clear this room, and then we hold cover on the door and this open doorway and move these guys in. He's no longer needed to hold this, so we go ahead and move up. He's holding on this door. Didn't have the best angle set up there, but I don't think Pilgrim actually took any rounds, so that's alright. Just be cognizant of that when you're swinging those doors open as to what's on the other side. As we open that, we see through this window a little bit, and you can see that there's a few more enemies down here. We try and get a grenade on them from our 203, but I think this is when Pilgrim ends up glitching out, and he's just hanging out. So we have to clear with one less body, is what it is. Again, we still do have that coverage here with Bremer. We don't want to give that up because we don't want to get maneuvered on. If we didn't have him here and these guys holding this L, you know, theoretically he could run all the way up and come up behind us and we'd have no idea. As we clear out this little section with our one man, he sees down into this structure through that window. We go ahead and we bring Bremer in, and we have Garcia bump over. Again, they see these windows. Just because you're clearing this room doesn't mean that that's where all your threats stop. Down here, there happened to be a window that led into the courtyard, which allowed them to take out some more of the bad guys. So now we've cleared the top structure, we're ready to move into the bottom. We are able to clear quite a bit from the outside. And then we decide we're going to go ahead and stay on the outside of the structure and clear as much as we can. No reason to run in there, especially when we have this worthless pilgrim up here not helping us out. So we try and clear everything from the outside. We're able to clear this room and the bottom.
Holding.
So these guys are now going to be able to move up and around.
Holding. Placing charge.
We decide that we don't want to make entry into this structure at all if we can help it. So we go ahead and we get a wall charge set to make entry over here if we need to. Again, we start bringing all of our bodies around. We've got one man covering this door that we haven't gone through yet, and we've got him watching this door. Everything else has been cleared. So we blow that so that we can get into the last bit of the structure. This just really doesn't want to. I guess it immediately is. Alright, well, like I said, we blow into the structure here. The wall charge ends up taking him out. But the plan would have been clear that from the outside and then probably set another wall charge over here on the small room, because there's no reason not to. So real quick, we'll get a tally on everyone. Pilgrim is okay. Looks like Garcia is injured. Nestor's fine. Nolan's fine. Can't click on these guys for some reason. Brimmer and Jonesy. So, few injuries taken here, along with one, maybe he had a psychotic break. I don't know what happened to him. But regardless, nobody was killed. So we'll have a couple guys sitting out in the next one. This concludes the Lead the Way missions. So next we'll get started in the next set, which I believe are some like covert type missions. But we're going to continue to use our Rangers because that's who we're using our Iron Man playthrough with. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe, put a comment down below on what you'd like to see next. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series, and we'll see you in the next one.